What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing just, I don't know if I want to say the game or how the game ended, but the Boston Celtics versus Atlanta Hawks. And I don't know if you want to say the Celtics blew a 30-point lead or the Atlanta Hawks came back from down 30 points. Either way, right? You can look at it both ways, spin it whichever way you like, depending on which team you favor, right? If you look at it through the lens of a Hawks fan, I mean, absolutely tremendous, just way to pull it together by being down that many points versus a juggernaut and find a way to win a game, a game that this late in the season you need, depending on play-in implications and things like that. No Trae Young, still down a ton of players, and you still find a way to get it done. Again, like I said, versus one of the pinnacle best teams in the NBA this year with the best record in the Eastern Conference, that being the Boston Celtics. Now, if you are the Boston Celtics and you lose a game in which you are up that many points, you have to actually say to yourself, was it, shots not falling in the second half, or was it a case of just not being able to close the deal? I mean, being up 30, you look at the other side, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, and you can say to yourself, well, maybe they'll lay down. But this is the NBA, and in today's NBA, no lead is insurmountable, honestly. No lead is insurmountable if your team keeps playing hard and just playing to the level of competition. Now, you do have teams that do play down to the level of competition. Now, that may have been a case in point with the Celtics. They may have taken, their foot off the gas pedal, so to speak, when it pertained to being up that much, not having Drew Holiday. But also, you look at everybody else that was on the floor. They still had Kristaps Porzingis, still had Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who had a pretty good game. You look at just the overall rosters, and you could say to yourself, okay, still not at full strength. The Boston Celtics still could be considered the better team, honestly. But when I look at, just like I said, when I look at both ends of this, right, both lenses, honestly, I'm going to put more on this as far as what the Boston Celtics were not able to do. We're a few weeks away from the actual NBA playoffs starting, and this could leave a sour taste in your team's mouth, so to speak, if you're Joe Mazzulla. When you look at the 3-point shots and the amount of 3-point shots that they do take, and you look at just how, when those shots are not falling, what can happen. You look at a team like Boston, like I said, fully healthy, fully loaded. They're still one of the favorites to come out of the East regardless, right? Now you look at the Atlanta Hawks and you say, great win as a group, as a collective, from DeJounte Murray to the host of characters that they do have and the guys that they do have available at their disposal to win a game like that, to win a game versus a top level talent like the Boston Celtics. Hats off to them. But again, like I said, I really want to lean in more on what the Celtics didn't do, close the deal. Going up 30, like I said, you go up 30 versus a team like that, and you would think that the door is closed. But again, for a team like Atlanta, who pretty much know that every game matters, for the Celtics, They already have their spot solidified, number one in the East, and so on and so forth. So they're already predicated on where they're going to finish at as far as playoff standings go. Now, how this affects them down the stretch, or do they actually care about games and things like that? Because again, like I said, with a team like Boston, who's basically been coasting since about way before the All-Star break, you know, they look like the best team in the Eastern Conference for a very long time. So, you know, you look at a team like Atlanta, who may in fact play the Celtics as we wind down the stretch of the regular season and go into the play-in and then the initial playoffs. You know, you could see a matchup where Atlanta ends up playing the Celtics in the first round. And how would that actually look? So, like I said, this definitely would give a team like the Hawks a lot of confidence going on into the last stretch of the regular season. And for the Celtics, like I said, you know, you don't want to make a habit of things like this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. NBA fans, Celtic fans, Hawks fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.